Now
Yeah.
I had made peace with the fact I was gonna go back to work and find a different job because my business was it just hit a quiet slope and I needed to bring in that extra income. So like 3 years ago, I am living on hydromorphine to try to survive from the pain in my head, not knowing what's going on. I run a 5K in April. In May of that same year, I am walking out of the hospital with a cane because I could barely walk because of my
Mm.
head, because of the nerves and the pain. And so fast forward a couple of months, the job lets me go. I tell my tenants, because I moved in with my boyfriend about 2 years, 3 years before that. And I told my tenants I needed to sell my house. And they took me to court for over a year because they refused
Mm.
to leave my home. So everything I had worked for and kept my credit rating up for and built, I decided to move about 10 years ago. I decided to move back to my hometown where my parents still are. I had been away for 20 years just throughout Canada. And then I came back and wanted to move back home and built and had this beautiful home, nice property. I could do my personal training, plenty of room if I wanted a family. But instead, I moved in, Brooke and I moved into Tony's house and we built a home here. And so you're talking about how menopause, really, what was the word you used? Can't remember.
Unraveled.
Unraveled, unraveled you. This head injury did that to me. On top of everything else I'd gone through, my sense of purpose was stripped. My
Yeah.
only job was to heal. But how do you take everything away and suddenly show up? Now,
Mm.
when I look back, I am improving. I am healing. Every day is different. Every day is better. And I'm learning to trust in the bigger picture. And I'm learning all of these other things. And do I still play the victim to this role? Well, now there's a 3 year gap I need to explain on my resume, or I need to lie to an employer. When do I lie? Do I lie on my resume saying I've got an invisible chronic illness and I don't know if I can show up for work any day this week? Or when I might need time off?
Yeah.
You can't count on me.
Well,
That's not dependable, right? So this
mm,
this still and hearing those words kills me. Hearing the
mm,
words like you're not dependable. Now, let's pair this with the fact that I was also going through perimenopause. Even now, I was sharing with you, I was having a good day until I knew it was time to rest my head, and then I struggled to get up.
yeah.
And in hindsight, I am doing and we are exactly where we're supposed to be. In hindsight, I do feel and I'm gonna use God. I do feel like God lifted me up, shifted me up, and dropped me back down.
Mm,
But I do feel that I'm back to a position of reinventing
yeah.
with my own panache and my own way, with my own thing. But we life hits us. I mean, I've
Yeah.
had to go through my all my whatever pension I had, it's done. Any finances I had from the house, it's done. It's all on my business. And I don't want to
Yeah.
say, but we're in a society where people don't want to spend the money. That's not true. People are still spending
No.
the money. That's where our scarcity mindset wants to go to naturally, just like the victimhood when it came to talking
Uh-oh.
about, the employer. It's unethical for them to do that in Canada. They're not
Yeah.
allowed to do that. However, they did the one thing they were allowed to do, and that was merged with a local, a different location. So they made my role
Yeah.
redundant, right?
Yeah.